Hello guys, welcome to this live stream. I know I said a little bit later and all that, but let's be honest, I wasn't real sure when, but I just did a certain call just to check up on something, and I'll be expecting a call later, so I may be muting my mic or just something, and this just shake things up a little. Now I do have water beside me to help me to speak to you guys more. Hey, on YouTube, you gotta do a bit. Oh shoot, I forgot to change things up in Twitch. Great, it's gonna. Okay, on YouTube, I'm just gonna have it set up the same way. Okay, I did my changes there. So, just like with when I was streaming, Grand Theft Auto 4 with the overhauls, I'm going to, hit quit on the browser. Gonna kind of background that. Just note that if my character at all constantly open and close his mouth, is because the mic is a little bit detecting any kind of air conditioning sound, any kind of air conditioning in the background. While it loads up. Alright guys, I am back. Well, the reason why I say right here is because I'm not very sure if I wish to. I'm really wondering why in the world does Grand Theft Auto 5 not want me to pop up any kind of I do wish to know what settings. Yeah, I'm gonna go into settings. I'm gonna change this to full screen. Okay, for some reason, Grand Theft Auto 5 is not allowing me to pop up like I could try again, cause let's see here, game. I'm going to. I know I had it up and all that, but the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm trying to see of how it's performing, and the reason why I want to see that is because, last time I checked, it wasn't performing so great. But then again, I was kind of loaded up after having something a bit intensive run, so I'm just trying to really see here if I could get, if I can get the stream to be smooth, as well as for the game to be its best at the best performance. So I clear. It all depends on the very FPS. Of course, it's good to take a break from so much talking. I'll, I, let's just say that I'll give people so much of a chance to join this live stream by, you know, maybe giving it past an hour. Um, just, just, for some reason, okay, for some strange reason, MSI Afterburner is not being activated, and I'd like to use that. I would like, yeah, I would definitely like to use that to, see the frame, to see the performing frame rates. Because these are the current graphical settings that I'm doing. And last time I checked, um, if I go to restore default and well, actually first, so let's first run a benchmark. So these are with the current graphics. If I hit apply though, it's gonna be wanting to restart. So the reason why I'm benchmarking is because since I can't get since I guess Rockstar patched it up or something where you can't get MSI Afterburner to show up for some strange reason. Unless that MSI Afterburner has a certain kind of hooking way that trainers do, and that's the reason maybe why it won't show up. But yeah, whenever I'm gaming over time, I just like to, you know, a little bit open up something to show the frames per second just to make sure that things are smooth. So far things are smooth, but let's just see how the performance is if I were to just go with the defaults. But of course, well actually, jeez, it's a little bit hard. Like I just wish for the game to look its best, while the stream does its best on, you know, on a flowing, smooth frame rates. Now the reason why I leave this part alone is because I this part is definitely you can possibly max out these part advanced graphics if you were to have like a 20 series or later on GPU. I know the latest is 40 series GPUs, but for a long time it was the 20 series. I'm gonna hit restore defaults, and I'm gonna hit yes. Let's see how this works out. Now for GG5, I don't think I have to make sure that the priority is set to high, because it should be using all available cores already. But if I do remember correctly, there is a YouTube video that I do like to check into time to time, and that very YouTube video is the one where it would show the tested optimized Grand Theft Auto 5 settings. Where and it's just crazy how much you can get it pretty much looking where Grand Theft Auto 5 is definitely in the best looks while not being costly on performance. It's like, wow, Rockstar, it seems you still a little bit flopped on performance. Well, okay, now I'm gonna benchmark again and let's see the results. Oh boy. So we're doing it now, and you can see that frame rate right there. Um, hopefully, okay, so since things are buffering, which means um, that maybe I should have went with default settings, because maybe it's too much for the encoder or something. Seems like for this part, it's a more fluid frame rate. I don't know why, but I guess for the like for Grand Theft Auto 5, San Andreas itself was kind of shrunk down. Yeah, I should lower the game settings. Like the crazy thing is that how I see it, that that in the graphical settings, that if you make sure that everything but the reflections are more than normal. Hold up, I'm getting a call from someone, but it's not the hiring manager.
At the hospital to let you know.
Okay, at the hospital.
Love you, talk to you later.
Alright. I don't know why my mom was only calling me because, well, of course she's only there visiting a family member at the hospital. But of course it's, you know, my mom's just basically a little bit checking up on Bullpro as well.